Right. If I want to add these two decimals, basically all you do is you take the first one and you want to do a stacking method, and you got to line up the decimals. You guys remember that? So for the second one, you line up the decimals, it's just 3.7. And then you're going to add straight down. You just got to line up the decimals. So what's 5 plus 7? 12. Don't you carry the 1? And 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. And then don't you just bring down that decimal? Now if you think of it as money, you bought something for $2.50 and $3.70. Should that look about $6.20 altogether? That should make sense. Okay, the next one. You bought something for $3.60, okay, and then you take away something. Anyways, with this one, you put 3.6, and then you're going to subtract. Do you understand? This is going to be 2.76. You line up the decimals, huh?
Is there just put like a 0 right there?
Yes, I'm about to do that. Probably a good idea to put a 0. Now, can you take away 6 from nothing? You cannot take away 6 from nothing. So basically, do you guys remember we're going to borrow a 1 here? And this becomes a 5? Borrowed a 1. So what's 10 minus 6? 4. Does 5 take away 7? Can we take 7 from 5? No. So when we put a 1 in front and put a 2 there, you borrow the 1. So 15 minus 7 is 8. Can I bring down the decimal? And 2 minus 2 is? So 84 cents. When you add or subtract, you basically line up the decimals. That's it. This one, 6. There's no decimal, but can I put 0.0? $6 is 6.00 if you want. And then 465, well, I'm adding 4.65. Can I put one more 0? Just so I have things. And then we add down. 0 plus 5 is? 0 plus 6 is? 6. And 6 plus 4 is? Does that look right? $6 plus 465, about 1065. Okay. Next. Now we're going to multiply. When you multiply, a little bit different. You don't worry about lining them up. I usually, doesn't matter which one I put on bottom or top when you multiply. No. Which of these is smaller? You probably want on the bottom. The 4. I mean the one with less numbers. So basically I'm going to do 4 times 3.2. Okay? Now, 4 times 3.2. Basically ignore this decimal. You just ignore it. And multiply 4 times 32. What's 4 times 8? Sorry. 4 times 2 is 8. What's 4 times 3? Now, what do you do with this decimal? Well, basically you look at it and you count, okay? I go, okay, I brought it 1 over, right? So what I do is I come here and I put my decimal right there, 1 over. So it's 12.8. Basically, if I bought 4 items at $3.20 each, it would end up being $12.80. That's what that's saying. The last one, which of these numbers is smaller? Probably put that on the bottom. I'll put the 1.2 on the bottom, 3.4 on top. We're going to multiply it. Again, ignore the negatives to start with. What's 2 times 4? 2 times 3? 6. Now, do you guys remember you put a 0 or a placement there? 1 times 4 is? 1 times 3 is? And then do you remember you add down? That's 8. That's 10. Bring up the 1. So is it 408? What you do is, do you see how you moved over twice here? See how there's 2 spots movement? That means you move it over twice here. So it's $4.80 basically.